Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh. No good! No good! Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah! Dude! Uh-oh. Who is back, guys? Let's go. Do you guys even know who you're watching right now? Do you guys even know where the hell you are? You are in the best hands of all time, guys. And I mean that both literally and figuratively. What a fucking day in VIP, guys. What a day for free. What a day. We had football. Football is so back, guys. I can't begin to tell you guys how excited I am to be able to be in front of you guys and talk about football. None of this MLB shit. I go through, 5-6 months of baseball with college baseball, and I need a little bit of a break from it. It is so refreshing to be able to get to a sport that I thoroughly enjoy. For those of you that are new here, please, real quick before I get into this, welcome. Subscribe right now. Subscribe. Hit that mother button right now. Hit that subscribe button, that little red button. It's free. Subscribe right now. I'm telling you, do it. I'm gonna wait. Did you do it? Okay, subscribe. Okay, now that we're done with that, guys, let's get into everything. Let's get into everything that we need to talk about. How about that? Okay, so we're going to go to my picks, see how everything went today. How about that? Okay, so guys, if you guys were able to be here earlier today, I did give out a Chargers money line plus 115 last night. So if you guys, this is your first time ever here, I'm sorry, but welcome. But earlier, guys, I gave out Chargers. It was minus 108 at the time I gave it all to you guys for a second time, but my very first time giving it all out to you, I gave it out for all these different things. I gave it out right here at 156, but I also gave it out to you all on YouTube. Okay, so YouTube, every single night I'm gonna try to get on here. As long as I keep on getting love from you guys, I will continue to hop on here each and every night. So I'm kind of trying to see if I have any live chats on my phone. I don't have it pulled up on my second screen here, but Chargers on the money line plus 115. If you guys were curious how that game ended up, do you guys need me to say any more? 27-7, guys, plus 115. There was several cappers, and I know cappers that charge a lot of money that gave you Houston Texans money line because they blitz. I saw people like, oh, they blitz a lot. That's really good for preseason. Shut the fuck up. How about you guys look through their depth chart, see and read what these coaches are saying about their game plans, and then decide. Guys, that is why I'm second to none. I will be able, in this next pick, I will tell you guys exactly why. Go through the depth charts of why and really explain why we're taking what we're taking. We're not just throwing shit at a wall and hope it sticks. Be able to also see, guys, when I post a pick, just see if your favorite handicappers are following along. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. For those of you that, follow a couple different ones, see when I post my stuff versus when they post theirs. That's all I'm going to really say, guys. But at the end of the day, I'm giving you guys winners, and that's all that really matters. Chargers plus 115, 27-7. Doesn't really get much better than that. For those of you that tailed, congratulations. We won that one. Now, I did have a couple breakdowns. I will show you guys kind of what that looks like in VIP. I give a breakdown of everything that I like, and I give a reason why. I don't want to just throw shit at a wall and hope it sticks, guys. I'm giving this all to you as a tool, so you guys can decide based on my analysis how strongly you guys feel. I do give you guys units, okay? So Bengals Titans moneyline parlay, 1.5 units. That came through. That's a 1.5 unit banger. Chargers money line plus 110, 1.5 units. That also came through, guys. Colts minus 2.5. That one pushes. Most books are going to give that back to you because they weren't able to go into into overtime. They should have made a field goal a little bit earlier in the game. They went for it on like a 4th and 4. That one really pisses me off because it should have been a 4-0 day rather than a 3-0-1. Some books, honestly, like if you use Kalshi, I don't know if they paid this out. I don't think they paid this out. So usually when I'm taking -2.5, I'm taking it on a separate book. But if you guys took it on Kalshi or one of these poly markets, I'm sorry there. They might have not came through, but that one was a push there. And then the Steelers on the money line, guys, +130. I talked about it right here. I said that they have one of the deepest preseason lineups in the NFL this season. Multiple guys with starting experience. I also said make a name for yourself, kid, for Drew Aller, okay? And this is a good segue into my next one, guys. Drew Aller, I talked about. Steelers money line. Okay, Steelers came through, right? I talked about what I just said, and then look at his stats, guys. He went 10 of 13, 153 and 2, no touchdowns, and then on the ground 2 for 2 and another touchdown, 3 total touchdowns. Go after him, young kid. I told him in VIP, and that's exactly what happened. Now, this is a good segue for multiple reasons. If you guys go to my store right now, and this is mainly because I love this man right now. I have 3 available, so it looks like a couple people have already taken advantage. If you guys go to purchase here on my Baller for Life, okay, and you guys type in promo code ALLER, and you hit apply, you guys immediately get 85% off. I think it's 90% off. 90% off. It goes all the way down to $800. Guys, take advantage of this, okay? You need to take advantage of this stuff because I don't do this stuff very often, especially for a Baller for Life. Dude, you guys are getting it for this price, and you get to ride with me the rest of my life. And people aren't even getting this for my NFL or college baseball season pass on discounts, okay? Yes, sometimes I run discounted codes. This is the best bang for your buck. If you guys want to win money, truly, for the end of time, take advantage of this right now. Drew Aller, thank him, guys. I'm going to leave it up until they're all sold out by the morning. So go take advantage of that. And God, look at that handsome stallion. Okay, guys, without further ado, we're going to get into the free pick. Tomorrow, we've got the Dolphins versus the Commanders. Going over their depth chart, one thing that you're really going to notice with the Dolphins is they have a really, really solid wide receiver corps. They've got guys that have played really well in the NFL and had a lot of meaningful games and snaps. So we got Tutu Atwell as a backup, okay? So Tutu had a really good career with the Rams from Louisville, really solid wide receiver. Kevin Coleman, not a guy that's really that great. He came over originally, actually, he played for Deion Sanders, and then he ended up also playing for Louisville, ironically enough. The starters, guys, Caleb Douglas, Texas Tech, Jalen Tolbert, he's from South Alabama, another solid wide receiver. He was selected originally by the Cowboys, but now on the Dolphins, trying to recreate something for himself. He's made a couple good plays in camp that I've honestly been impressed with. And then Malik Washington, you all know or should know, USC, really speedster wide receiver, has been obviously making plays last year, and I think he'll continue to do so as well. Now, as you get deeper into their depth chart, and again, guys, this is why I say I'm the best. I can tell you guys where they went to college. I can tell you their stats. I can tell you everything about them, really, even their mother, their dad, their sisters, any of that stuff. And I can go on and on and on, okay? This is why preseason is so elite, because not very many people, including the books, don't know this stuff, okay? That is why I'm so consistent. We're 6-0-2 in 2 days of football already this year. Just wonderful. Anyway, Terrace Marshall, LSU guy, a guy that honestly, he was a top 5 recruit coming out of high school. Another solid guy that just hasn't really panned out. He was originally selected by the Panthers, but again, a third string wide receiver, a guy that has potential. I like that. Jalen Reagor, you guys should know him. The TCU selected right before the Vikings selected Justin Jefferson, but he's a decently solid wide receiver. You got Taj Washington, another USC guy. Okay, so guys that can really move. Okay, guys that can really speed it up, if you will. Theo Weiss. Okay, so Donovan McCulley, guys. Donovan McCulley used to be a freaking quarterback at Indiana, and then he transferred, not transferred, but switched positions. Now he's a wide receiver, and he went to Michigan and played wide receiver there. So a lot of good work in the wide receiver room. Now it depends on who's throwing them the ball, right? So this is where I'd say it's the weakest part in their team. They've got Malik Willis, comes over from the Packers, was their backup last year, played well enough to earn himself a starting role on the Miami Dolphins. Then you got Quinn Ewers, you all should know Quinn Ewers at this point. And then Cam Miller, probably not a guy you guys know a whole lot about, but you look at the running back room as well. You got Devon Achane, you got Jalen Wright, you got Ollie Gordon, Oklahoma State guy, a guy that I honestly thought was going to have a better career, but obviously after last year, you don't really know. But looking a little bit, and then Donovan Edwards, Michigan guy, okay? So they have some good pieces. So kind of getting in where I want to get to, right, guys? I think that this offense can put up a lot. I think their defense is dog shit, okay? You kind of go through some of these guys. I mean, they have a lot of rookies already inserted into the starting role, which tends to mean that the rest of their lineup sucks dick. So they're going to allow a lot of points. So I'm going to be looking at a lot of points in this one, okay? Mainly because I've seen a lot of stuff on how they're playing against each other in their one-on-ones and in their 11-on-11. All their beat reporters are saying their defense is getting cooked, and that's that makes sense. Okay, they just have a lot of young guys that are going to be in the starting lineup, which again, not a bad thing, but for preseason, it tends to be a bad thing, meaning that the guys later on aren't as great. So I'm looking at a lot of points. Now, when you go to the Washington side, guys, both of these teams are going to be what's up, Soup? You fucking pussy. When you look at these two rosters, especially both of them, they're both going to be starting their starters. So you're going to see a little bit of Malik Willis. You're going to see Devon Achane. You're going to see all these guys I just mentioned, right? For Washington, same thing. You're going to get a couple snaps out of. And if you guys did look at this original thumbnail, you're going to know that it's a guy that has a lot of controversy on himself right now. Jaden Daniels, a guy that apparently thinks his shit don't stink. No one can use his number at LSU that like he did anything at LSU. Kind of weird. But if you're going to be saying that shit, you better walk the walk in this preseason. So I'm expecting 2 drives and 2 touchdowns by Jaden Daniels. Anything less, I'm pissed off. So you got Terry McLaurin playing. Diggs coming over. I don't know if he's going to be playing this one. Certainly could. Luke McCaffrey. Antonio Williams, one of my favorite dynasty stashes, a guy from Clemson. Honestly, one of my favorite receivers I've drafted in C2C. Traylon Burks, a guy that, first round pick by the Titans, kind of hasn't panned out as much. They got Jalen Lane, they got Van Jefferson coming over from the Rams. Diami Brown, another guy. I guess Van Jefferson did play for the Tennessee Titans last year. That's kind of crazy. Diami Brown, they got Nick Nash, the former. He went to San Jose State, Triple Crown winner. He led the country in reception yards, receptions, and touchdowns. So pretty impressive stuff there. So again, a lot of groups of wide receivers that are pretty solid. Now we look at the quarterback play. You got Jaden Daniels. He's going to play a couple series. Marcus Mariota, one of the most lethal and most proven backup quarterbacks I've ever seen, honestly. There's not too many first halves out there. If there was first halves that I see right now, I'm seeing Washington Commanders plus 3.5. I'm really liking the Commanders in that spot, but hopefully we can get a similar line at the first half because I think that they're going to take him to the cleaners. Now, Sam Hartman played like dog shit his last 2 years in preseason. I don't even think he's thrown a touchdown, so he is pretty shit, but now he's going to be playing for his life. We've got a Rutgers rookie coming in, a guy with a last name that you can't even say, okay? But I've seen a little bit of hype from this guy, but the one thing that I like about this is it's going to push Sam Hartman to do some shit. So you're going to have to throw a touchdown or 2 to keep your job, or else you're out of there, right? So when you got that quarterback battle for that quarterback 3, you're going to see a lot of meaningful snaps in that second half, which is huge for the overs, okay? Again, we're looking at Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, not my favorite running back. He's kind of let me down quite a bit, but they did get Rashad White over from Tampa Bay. Katron Allen from Penn State, another solid back, got him a little bit late. Jeremy McNichols, I love you, brother. Hey, Boise State native, okay? And Jerome Ford, another proven back, okay? So these guys have quite a few good backs. What I've been getting at within the 2 guys is there's a lot of good skill position guys, which I think leads to a lot of points, guys. So we are going to be taking, if you haven't looked at it, or I guess kind of got this from all the stuff I've said, we will be taking the over. I believe I saw 35.5. I would take this up to 36.5. maybe even a little bit more. I see this as like a 24-21 game, honestly. And at the very least 20-17. I think both teams score at least 2 touchdowns at least. And especially with you're playing the starters early on, I think that's cake. The only thing I worry about is the weather's kind of a little bit shit. I was kind of pulling it up a little bit. It looks like they're gonna have some chance at thunderstorms. It is what it is, guys. You played in football your whole life, so I really do like the fact that I'm going to get Jaden Daniels multiple series and Marcus Mariota multiple series, which at least they should at least get a touchdown each. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And then you got 2 guys battling for it at the back half. To get this thing to push across the finish line. So again, love the running back play, love the wide receiver play. I think this is a little bit lower of a total. Every single game today went under. Every single game. So obviously you got to bend when little things break. I mean, when I'm looking at some of these totals today, I'm honestly surprised considering how great that first game was. I'm sure the books just needed to rinse out everybody after doing so, but every single game went under besides the Chargers one, I think. But no, 34, that makes sense. Okay, Cardinals Raiders should have been over, so only one game went over today. I love the over here. So we're going to be taking the over, okay, over 35.5, 36.5, 37.5. That is going to be the free pick in this video, guys. The over in the Commanders-Dolphins game. I really hope you guys appreciated the breakdown. Literally, I only do this for you guys. Obviously, I do it for my own enjoyment too, but if you guys don't mind, please hit that like button, comment below, and let me know that you guys are loving this content, and hit me up, guys, if you want a discount on my football channel. I really just want to help you guys out. So love you all, appreciate you all, best of luck in all your bets tomorrow, and I will see you